Today's news agenda exposed the left-wing bias in the media. The day began with this. Reform is now polling just 4 points behind the Conservatives. Rishi Sunak is now polling as badly as Liz Truss in her final moments. For the last week, though, all the headlines have been about ousting Sunak. And every time a Tory is on the establishment media, they are asked this.
I ask again, why is the Conservative Party so riven? You would seem to have more groups than you have on a Now That's What I Call music album. Why would that be?
Well, I don't actually see it like that. You know, when I'm
Dame Andrea, there are 12 groups. There are 12 groups that I've
Nick,
found.
I'm entitled to my opinion.
Yes, indeed.
You're trying to assert that everything's riven. I'm just trying to explain to you, as I walk around Parliament, as I attend 1922 committees, as I go into the members' tea room, into the lobby, I do not see a party that's massively divided.
But vast swathes of the establishment media does not go after Labour in the same way. Today, this happened.
I've always been a Labour guy. My family's been Labour for generations. I joined the party at the age of 15 and I voted for them under every single leader in the 21 years of my adult life. But for me, the party's over and I've just quit.
Owen Jones, viewed by many as the poster boy for the Labour Party's core base support, cut up his membership card. Why?
And then there's the Keir Starmer, who made a series of promises when he stood to be leader of the Labour Party, or pledges, as he called them, and not only broke them, but in some cases claimed he'd never made them.
Is it a pledge that these industries will be in your manifesto for nationalisation?
Yes, it is. I didn't make a commitment to nationalisation. I never made a commitment to nationalisation.
Some of those lies were just petty.
I want to pay tribute to Jeremy Corbyn. He's a colleague, he's a friend.
Was he a friend?
No.
The fact is, you just cannot trust a single word that man says.
And you can't, can you? He either U-turns on everything, or you could say he just lies to you. And there isn't a plan. On illegal immigration, they haven't got an answer.
Where would you house people who come on small boats if Labour win the next election?
Labour's policy is to not use the hotels by clearing the backlog. This backlog is costing...
So you would use barges and military sites?
No, absolutely. No. The Labour Party has said no, we would not use that. And for the same reason. The costs are ludicrous. The National Audit Office has said the costs are ludicrous.
But you're not... I'm asking you, where are you going to house people? Because you're not going to be able to clear the backlog in a day or 2 days or 3 days, are you?
What about the £28 billion green spending, their entire environmental agenda?
You've got your Green Prosperity Pledge. How about we try and nail this down? What is the current status of the 28 billion Green Prosperity Pledge? What's happening to that?
We are not, as you know, we're not spending 28 billion, but
that was your own figure.
The junior doctors have just voted to go on strike again. Will that stop under Labour?
Took my hand and she said, "You won't let your dad go private, will you?" And it was so important to her, however ill she was, as a matter of absolute principle, she felt that you shouldn't make money from mental health.
One of the issues that we've looked at is whether or not we're using the private sector effectively. A number of people do go as NHS patients to the private sector. Our research shows that that's been underused and we could do more of it.
No, it won't get better, will it? Neither will rail strikes. Now, the opinion polls show that Labour is on about 46%. Take that with a pinch of salt for reasons that I will outline shortly. But even with that lead, Sir Keir Starmer is not in control of his own party. The deputy leader, who he allegedly doesn't get on with at all, wants to bring Diane Abbott back, even though she reportedly refused to go on an anti-Semitism awareness training course. He does not. On Israel, Gaza, he's got at least 100 MPs who are ready to rebel. His party has lost the Muslim vote.
Murderers, that's what you are. Listen to me. Listen here. Free Palestine. Free Palestine.
The Labour leader is not in control of his deputy leader or his backbenchers. He's lost a lot of the traditional working class because Rachel Reeves says things like this.
What would you have done differently?
So what we need is a plan for growth. We need to get people back to work. There are 700,000 more people due to be on sickness benefits. And that, of course, is a huge cost to the economy with the benefits paid out.
Oh, going after the benefits. And he's ushered in people like this.
Keir Starmer, this is for Gaza.
We simply cannot quantify the impact independent candidates will have at the next election, and they're going to harm Starmer more than anyone else. Labour hasn't even won a general election yet. and it's already on the brink of ripping itself apart.